Hello, good evening, collective. This is Mermaid Moon Tarot. I'm doing another read, another general collective read. See what comes out. See what's strongest in the energy right now. See if any of these messages resonate with you. Please like, comment, share, or subscribe. I also like to take this moment to invite in my Holy Spirit, my holy angels, holy ancestors of the highest white light, to surround me with the light right now, and to guide me and to protect me as I seek answers for the collective. See what they need to hear mostly right now for their highest good, and also give me the discernment to follow your lead, Holy Spirit, as into channeling this message for the collective. May it be something that they really need to hear, and may this message find who it needs to find tonight. All right, let's get into it. Shuffle. I'm getting this energy. I picked up on the pre-shuffle, and I'm getting this energy where there's just old patterns that are going to be broken off by force. Somebody's being forced to change at this point. I don't know if it's you or somebody in your energy, but basically they're going through a hard time. They're they're having a hard time letting go of these toxic behaviors, these toxic patterns, and this self-destructive behavior. So there's one side of them that wants to finally get things in balance, but the other side of him just like feels like giving up. It's like tired. I get that energy. Holy Spirit, healing angels, tell me more about this energy. The Queen of Pentacles. I guess this person is the Queen of Pentacles upright, the Queen of Scoops. It speaks to like somebody codependent, maybe, who basically wants to live the good life, but doesn't want to put in the work, and also maybe not even in a material sense, but maybe in the spiritual sense. Maybe somebody hasn't awoken completely yet. Maybe this person is holding you guys back. Whoever is it I'm speaking to. Tarot has no genders, no gender in tarot. I feel like what somebody thought was stability is not stability. This person always likes to, I don't know, it's a real codependent person, and maybe it's not aligning for what, maybe this person you're finding it doesn't fit into your future, does not support your goals, or is unsupportive in some kind of way. So, see what else. What's the immediate challenge solution to this? The Three of Cups. Three of Spokes right here, the Three of Cups. I'm seeing that somebody is like dropped their mask in a way. This person could have very well found out that that their person was in a third party situation, and chose to hold on to that, as you see with the Judgment reverse here. Chose to let things end where you know, after that, I think they chose to hold on, and it was causing them more pain than it was to just to let the situation go. I think that this person was more holding on to you. You were more ready. You've been ready to end this relationship or the situationship with this person who is just in a at the receiving end. It's like a one-way kind of relationship, to where I'm seeing that this person just takes, but does not give anything. But yet, for some reason, you know, for maybe some obligation that you had to meet with this person, or maybe something you invested with this person made you want to stay, but ultimately they didn't hold up their deal of the bargain. You didn't receive an equal return on that investment that you invested so much in this relationship. Maybe you felt trapped in a way, but now you're seeing things from a higher perspective. Yeah, with the Six of Wands here. This is going to be kind of like a victory for you. This is going to be the victory for you. It's the Six of Wands. Is to get out of this energy, to get out of this toxic loop that you've been through this, and you kind of like lost yourself in this relationship again. I think that you went through this in the past. You've healed from it before, but this person was sent here as maybe like temptation to suck you back into that toxic lifestyle, to make you really put you in a state of hopelessness, like there was no way out of a situation, and make you feel like makes you go backwards in a way. This person held you back, not only held you back, but awoken something in you that was unhealed in the past. Maybe this is maybe like a fallen twin or a karmic partner. You received warning not to mess with this person, but I think that God turned around in your favor anyway, and this was a lesson. But everything you had to learn from this person, you've learned already. So it's time to cut the cord. Maybe even if you're broken up with them, maybe it's good to maybe it'll be a good idea to do a cord cutting session, because this person is really heavy in your energy. They're watching you win with the Ten of Pentacles right here. They know that you're going to offer this to somebody else. They're like, haha, you're like, look at my ice cream cone, look at me. It's not for you, bitch. Yeah, basically. So you're holding off, and for the right person. I see you staying single after the separation for a little bit, just to get your mind right. The Lovers here, but you are hoping to find another person, or maybe you have another person in your energy already. Maybe you've been focused on this person, but it's also you were getting mishandled in a situation, mishandled in a relationship, and you felt like you felt stuck with this person, and you felt like there was no movement, no momentum. You seem like I will pull signs right now, or I'll figure out but I think that this is all pretty much Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yes, I'm getting. All right. What represents the viewer in this situation? The Knight of Wands. You're passionately pursuing a new beginning with this Knight of Wands here. I think that you've been wanting to let loose for a while. Maybe you're tired of being the giver and the provider in a situation where you were the problem solver, where you were putting in all the work, and this person you weren't receiving an equal return and into the effort that you put into this person. I think this person was worried about the wrong stuff. I guess this person is, I see a very unstable person in this energy. I think that she's not what you thought it was going to be. I think that they painted little pretty birdies in the sky and promised you guys, oh, it's better here with me, or you know what, we could, build something together, or you thought it was going to be a connection that was going to enhance your life, or to add quality to your life, and you thought they were going to experience some kind of growth with this person, but you didn't. But I see you making those tough decisions and leaving that behind you. So and passionately pursuing another path, even if it's on your own for a little bit. But I think that you still have in the back of your mind hopes to be with somebody. There's more Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. The Page of Swords. So you have a lot of potential here. You've I think that hard part's over. I think that you've managed to cleverly remove yourself from this toxic situation to where it wasn't going to be so abrupt, or I think that you found a way to communicate your needs to this person. I think that they're not very happy about it, but I think that they have no choice in the matter. You pretty putting your foot down with this person, communicating your needs to this person. It's time to get yourself back, to to stand up for yourself. I know you want to stand up for yourself. I know there's things that in your life that that are missing, and that you feel like, what am I doing? There's all these other options in front of me that will kind of that are more aligned with my path and my purpose. And I'm here wasting my time. So I think that you don't want to continue down this path. I think that you're ready to start a new path. I think if you have, it's finding to be the best decision you've made, regarding this connection. Here's the 8 of Pentacles here. I think that you feel liberated. Here's the Page of Wands here. I think that you're ready for a new chapter of life, a fun chapter. You want to do fun things too. I think that you've been stuck, trying to maintain this this reputation you had where you were in control and you were the leader of but somebody that wants to be taken care of, somebody that wants equal push and equal give and take in a relationship. So as hard as they work, they would like to to let loose and let somebody else take care of them for for a change. And I think that this person is going down like a path of a dark night of the soul, pretty much. And they're ready to face that. And I think that this person's making the necessary steps in order to achieve that. I think that even your family is seeing a difference and an improvement in you. You close out this chapter, even if it was difficult. You chose a different path. You want to share your energy. You want to invest to something that is going to prove beneficial to you. Basically someone to have a common goals with and different, the same and different at the same time. like somebody who shares values with you. They don't have to be exactly like you, because I know that you're bored with somebody just being so agreeing with you so much. So you're kind of craving an adventure, and I think that you're embarking on this journey of healing first, and then after that little short period of time, you're ready to move forward towards your towards other goals that you may have. Let me get the description on this. Let's see what comes out. Okay, can you clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups upright? Because I don't feel like this is. So this says good advice, power, and greatness. So this is initially what you're looking for in life. You want you're a respected person in your community, and you're a person that usually gives good advice that people look up to. So I'm finding that you have let this person in that you recently left out of your life. You let this person kind of influence you, and you kind of were finding you were losing little by little. You were losing a little bit more of yourself every time you gave in to the temper tantrums. Every time you gave in to the yelling and screaming and the you've been controlled by the situation long enough, and you were getting to a place where how am I doing this again? How am I doing this shit again? I've done this and I've been there and done that and I've healed from it. Why are you repeating this cycle? And you felt ashamed to basically reach out to your friends and let them know what you were going through, because at the same time, you know, you felt ashamed. You felt like you're less of a person, when, you know, when there's really nothing wrong with reaching out and letting your friends and your close family know that you're in a crisis, that basically you feel trapped. You need the help. This time, don't be scared to ask your friends for help, or don't be scared to ask outside influences help you see the clearer picture. I think that you're actually, you know, you're taking the good advice from your friends. I think somebody came just in time and to hear you out, or it was just like kind of like you didn't mean to bump into this friend, but when you did, you just let it all out. I don't know if you were in a situation to where I see you kind of walking, or walking around. So I think somebody parked their car somewhere else. Um, you ran into this friend, and then you try to pretend that everything was okay, and then I see you just started bursting out, and, you know, you started crying, and this is a release that you needed. This final, like, realization of that, you know, you can't always be the hero. I know you've been a hero in a lot of situations, and you overgave in certain situations where you're just exhausted. I see somebody exhausted, stressed out, trying to meet obligations, but at the same time, in the back of their head, like wondering, is this it? Like, I feel like this is a younger person we're talking about, um, who's having a hard time closing up this karmic cycle this time. I don't know what manipulation this person put on you, but you have successfully closed out this with good, with it's a buen éxito. It's in Spanish, but it's good. It was a good choice, or a good outcome, the best outcome possible. So I think that you're now actively trying to pursue love with this one, with this card right here. It's a gentleman in love. It's a gentleman in love. I think it's a King of Cups. It looks like the King of Cups represents the King of Cups and the Lover. So this could be Cancer, Gemini energy that's coming out. Scorpio, Aquarius. So look at the two ice cream cones, and look at this, the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. They're kind of like, this says disloyalty. Somebody's basically being disloyal to themselves, and disloyal to their values and their principles. They kind of like compromise, weren't being loyal to themselves while in this connection, and now they want to pour. And I see this person having a wake-up call and pouring into themselves. Somebody made up their mind to kind of get themselves back, and to take this journey of healing, because, you know, you have to start from somewhere. You're kind of scared to start, didn't know where to start here. So this is reversed. You felt like you I think you're entering a period of good luck, because this came out reversed. It says a lottery game and a surprise. So there's somebody winning the lottery by surprise, but reverse, it's kind of like the Six of Wands here. You kind of like, this is a victory of getting out of this energy. This is going to be the reason. This is going to be your new chapter, and it's going to be a start of a new chapter. You getting out of this energy, and you choosing yourself, choosing to heal. The Knight of Swords, care for the Knight of Swords. So you got out of this pattern of being complacent with malos costumbres here. It's bad habits, or bad ways of seeing things, things that are hindering your growth, holding you back, kind of creating stagnancy in your life. So you busted out of that energy. You kind of, you know, feel liberated. You liberated yourself. I think that this person, I think that maybe this person would, you guys would maybe have these like bad habits. I think that this person trying to get you hooked on drugs, or get you hooked on their toxicity in a way. This kind of thing felt like a drug, or it felt thrill. You romanticized it in a way. Um, I think that it was taking a toll on your mental health, but you got out of there. Clarify this page of swords, please, and thank you. Okay, so I think that you have somebody right here. It says affection, good intentions. I think that this outside influence with this page of swords here, I think somebody's coming in. I see somebody coming in for you. I think you're going to be really grateful to have this person come in, or maybe come back. I think that this person is more on your caliber, that it's on your level more spiritually, and as far as their as goal is, y'all are both goal oriented, and you guys are putting y'all's heads together. I think that you guys would make a good team. This person coming in, clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please, and thank you. So this is going to create wish fulfillment for you in the best way. Here's Nine of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles right here. And it says right here, complete everything, you know, total completion on your own, and then experience it coming into this being in this energy of self-sufficiency is going to attract a good partner with you. So you feel complete on your own. You felt you've had enough experienced enough healing, or you went through what you needed to go through in order to accept this, and to know that and to be ready for this. I think that you are. So I that's a really good thing. This is some really good energy I'm picking up on here. I think you basically you dodged, I mean, a bullet. You don't know, this one decision could affect the rest of your life. I think you wasted enough time here, and I think that you're, let's clarify the page of one, please. Ready to embark on a new, yeah, I think you're going to, I see you getting married soon. I see this person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think that they inspire you in a way. I think that you see a future with them, as far as not just as a couple, I guess maybe to start a family, to live the good life. I think that you found somebody that's equally yoked to you, or you're going to find somebody that's equally yoked to you, and it's going to bring you a great deal of happiness. So congratulations. And just trust the process, and take it one day at a time. Don't compare your journey to somebody else's. You know, just focus on your own achievements and your own accomplishments at this time. Forgive that they got the sign in the back. It's not my room. So just keep up the good work, and just keep working on yourself. I think that you're going to come into a new era of abundance, and a happy relationship, harmonious home life, and achievements, and you breaking out of this toxic pattern. You stop pouring into people that just gonna leave you empty and drained, you know. At the end of the day, you know, it's kind of like I feel like it was like a succubus, incubus spirit that you got away from. So give yourself a pat on the back. Remember, just move in silence, just to, you know, basically move with caution. You know, this person, I think, is probably still out there trying to connect to you, trying to pull on your strings energetically. So just stay prayed up, and hi guys, I hope that this helped. I hope this gave you insight. I hope this gave you some answers and confirmation as well. Well, that was it for today. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys have a really good night. And that's it. Good night, guys. Love y'all.